a store stop. You take the truth and twist it slow. Welcome to the LaVar Walker Show. This that LaVar Walker Show, where the real ones talk and the wild thoughts go. We laugh, we cry, yeah, we let it roll. Healing through a joke and a story for the soul. This that LaVar Walker Show, turn it up loud. Let the whole block know, from pain to punchlines, watch the wisdom glow. Yeah, this that LaVar Walker Show. Oh yeah, you turn scars into skits, old wounds into bits. Every call in, every friend feels like Sunday once again. From the grind to the glow up, glass half empty, you pour more up. You take the weight we hold below and lift it on the LaVar Walker Show. This that LaVar Walker Show, where the real ones talk and the wild thoughts go. We laugh, we cry, yeah, we let it roll. Healing through a joke and a story for the soul. This that LaVar Walker Show, turn it up loud. Let the whole block know, from pain to punchlines, watch the wisdom glow. Yeah, this that LaVar Walker Show. Hey, some days heavy, some days light. You still find a way to make it feel alright. When the world's too loud, when the bill's too high, I press play.
Hey, what up? What's happening? What's good? What's good, good people? We are back to the greatest show on earth. We are back here at the LaVar Walker Show podcast. Hope y'all are having a good time. I'm having a good time. Hope everybody's feeling good. I'm feeling good. And we got a few things to talk about. Shout out to everybody on Instagram, YouTube, all those places. And also, before I get deeper into this show, I'm going to be live. Well, Thursday, I'll be in Nashville at the Joy with Marcus Squeaky Barnes, who often comes on the road with me. And then May 22nd to the 24th, I'm going to be in Dallas, Arlington, Texas, at the Arlington Improv. Pull up to that. There's a lot going on, man. It looks like Steffon Diggs' chef is getting cooked on the stands. And this is a good thing because it shows how a lot of these women are just looking to come up and lie on men and lie on these athletes and lie on these entertainers, just for personal gain. So she just told a bunch of bald-faced lies, threatened his career, and now these lawyers are literally cooking. They're cooking this woman, and it's a wrap. She's just wasting time, wasting money. And it goes on and on again. She didn't think these people had receipts on her. I have some stuff I want to show you guys. Like, for instance, right here. This is her. Now, this is supposed to be right after she got assaulted. This is right after this lady allegedly got assaulted. Let me make sure y'all can hear this. Can y'all hear me? I hope y'all can hear me. Okay. So this is right after this lady got assaulted. This is her. Now, this is her doing a dance after Steffon Diggs allegedly grabbed her by the throat and slammed her around. And this is according to the timeline of the cameras when she reported this incident. And this is his chef. And he was in a sexual relationship with this woman. So he was not just paying He was paying for two types of cakes. The cakes she bakes and them cakes that are dancing in that video. So, he was, having sex. Just an athlete. He putting it down. But I would tell athletes and brothers, when you getting this money, man, you gotta be careful because a lot of these women, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it because right now he's been released from his football team and he's looking to get picked up. I'm sure he'll get picked up again, but they were just on the Super Bowl run and he got released from the team. And it's primarily because of these allegations. And these allegations can tear a man down because the allegations are loud, but when they're not, when the man has done no harm, that's said in a whisper, because the lie is always better than the truth when the lie is always, and when the lie is entertaining. So once again, this is her on the stand.
And it turned out, Miss Adams, you had gotten paid.
Let's see. This is her wasting more money.
And it turned out, Miss Adams, you had gotten paid for 2 of the 3 weeks that you said you hadn't gotten paid for, right?
This is missing a whole lot of stuff.
It's a yes or no question.
I can't answer your question correctly without the proper evidence.
Your Honor, may I approach? Do you recognize this document as text exchanges between you and Sonny?
Yes.
Dated December 9, 2025?
Yes.
And you're the person in the bubbles on the left?
Yes.
And you write to Sonny, hey, so I looked over my transfers, payment history, and they sent payments, 11/7 and 11/21, totaling $4,000. See that?
Yes.
So you knew that you had actually been paid for 2 of those 3 weeks that you tried to get paid for again, right?
What's your name? I never got your name.
Did you know that
I don't
you
know.
had
I
been
was trying to address you by your name because I'm not this. I don't know.
You knew on December 9th that you had been paid for 2 of the 3 weeks you said you hadn't been paid for, didn't you?
I don't understand the question.
You just acknowledged you wrote it to Sonny.
I was supposed to be paid for the week I was sent home.
Okay.
So I sent the incorrect amount because I didn't know he wasn't paying me for that week.
This bitch is lying.
Right, so you sought $6,000 instead of $2,000.
That's my calculations was.
Right. And that was a week you didn't work, right?
Because I was sent home.
Right, so you weren't in the kitchen cooking.
Mr. Diggs sent me home because he had
Whatever you're going to
I
add
should be
is not
paid.
responsive, Your Honor.
Yeah, you're losing. You're losing, baby. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to say. You act like there are no receipts on this shit. You act like their money wasn't transferred into the accounts with timestamps.
I don't understand.
Oh, she wants to play dumb. I'm sorry about that. She wants to play dumb now. Now she wants to play dumb. This is the time to play dumb. Look at her. Looking like Kermit the damn frog. I just say to the young men, man, y'all got to be careful, man. You got to have that dick discipline because these bitches will set you up. They will set you up. They just looking for the money. You got your money. Now we got another witness here. Let's see what we got.
How would you characterize your relationship with Mr. Diggs?
I would say it's complicated.
Oh, y'all was fucking. Goddamn complicated. You was fucking him.
We had it started out as friends. It started out as friends, became sexual, and we would meet up, hang out, and we decided I would come work for him like February of 2025.
So you said February 2025, you and he talked about you working for him?
Yes.
And that's as a private...
She just looking to come up. You know, the money ran out. She's looking to get paid, right? You can't. That's what I'm saying. You got to be. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. And when these allegations come on a man, bro, your ass is pretty much cooked because you're just guilty until proven innocent. So they started off banging, and then she got hired as a chef. Yeah. So he put on a 1099 for some ass. This is how this works. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, he about to walk out of there. He'll probably get him a new contract. I think he end up going to Baltimore after this.
3 weeks ago, your lawyer demanded $5.5 million from Mr. Diggs, didn't he?
Mr. Diggs offered me $100,000 to recant my statement.
That is a yes.
That is the
Your Honor,
only.
Maybe be heard at sidebar, please. Objection, move this right.
The last part of the witness's answer, the last part of the witness's response will be stricken as non-responsive. You will disregard it and you will not consider it during your deliberations.
Yeah. Once again. Nothing is sticking. Nothing is sticking. This is a fucking shakedown. That's all this is. You got to keep money in the coffers. He just sick them lawyers on her ass, and she doesn't know what to say. This was extortion. All this shit is in an extortion plot. Hoes typically have plans. You know, I swear, man, pussy will destroy you. Pussy brings life into the world and pussy destroys lives.
I'm sorry, and this is on page 113 of Exhibit 3. You will be paying me out for the season and the money you said you would give me for my business. Wasted my fucking time being here because you got a fucking circus going on, right?
Yes.
So when he said he wouldn't be paying you, he was referring to your demand that after you leave your employment on December 2nd, he nonetheless continued to pay you $2,000 a week for the rest of the New England Patriots football season while you were not working for him, right?
That's not how it goes.
You will be paying me out for the season, right?
I was a contracted employee.
It's a yes or no question, ma'am.
I don't know how to answer that question. Sorry.
And before you said that, if you turn just one page back to page 112, what Mr. Diggs said to you that you were responding to was, "I'ma leave you be. Thank you for cooking for me for this season. I appreciate you. Hate it even got to this." That's what you were responding to when you told him he would be paying you out for the season, right?
No, it's a full context of those messages.
Ma'am, was the message that came from Mr. Diggs that preceded your demand that you be paid out for the season, thank you for cooking for me this season. I appreciate you. I'ma leave you be.
Can you say that again?
You can look right down there, page 112. I'ma leave you be.
What was your question?
I'm not finished. Thank you for cooking for me for this season. You can read along and correct me if I get it wrong. I appreciate you. Hate it even got like this. Right?
That's what it says, yes.
Okay. And you were really hoping that Mr. Diggs would give you some money so you could open your own restaurant, weren't you?
Objection.
That was our agreement.
That was what you wanted him to give you.
So she was basically selling pussy to get the restaurant open. Okay. And when it didn't go in her favor, she made allegations against this man to try to destroy his career. That's what happened.
Right?
That was an agreement.
Ma'am, is this a contract suit?
Objection.
This is an assault.
That objection is sustained. Witness doesn't have to answer.
Withdrawn, Your Honor. Thank you. Just one moment, Your Honor, please. No further.
It's an assault. Oh man, this is quite interesting. What an interesting case, guys. While we're watching this, remember, I'll be in Arlington at the Arlington Improv. Y'all pull up on me, because they are killing this woman in this courtroom. This needs to be studied. Let's see what the judge is. I think the judge is scolding her right now.
Responsible for answering questions that are put to you. If you don't understand a question, you can say that, and I'm sure counsel will rephrase. If you can't hear a question, tell them that as well. But courtrooms function in, and especially trials, unfold in a question and answer format. This is not an opportunity for you to interject your own narrative and evade responding to questions the court deems appropriate.
Yeah, she done lost this shit. The judge got to tell her ass how to answer questions. She don't know how to answer questions. Now she want to play dumb.
And if you continue to do so, your entire testimony may be stricken. Am I clear?
Yes.
Yeah, you got
Responsible for answering questions that are put to you.
Yeah, she don't understand. She doesn't understand. This is over with. This case is over with before it even began. This woman is thrown off. Shout out, you say Nutty. Shout out to Spicy 1811. They all probably passing around all tight. Yeah, they all passing that shit around. You say that BBL was moving. Shout out to Yolanda. Shout out. Let me see. Let me turn this. I gotta put this on airplane mode. Yeah, this is unreal, man. Unreal. Now this is her talking. This is her talking about. This is her talking about what she texted Cardi B.
Especially in the way it was written.
Yes.
Right? And you were talking about the statement that you made to the Dedham police, right?
It was a voicemail, and I didn't listen. I read the transcript, so I didn't know her voice.
When you told Steph's girlfriend on January 1st, 2026.
I don't understand the question. I'm sorry. So
I
don't
haven't
wanna
finished my
answer it.
question. When you told Steph's girlfriend on January 1st, 2026, in a written text message, I didn't say that. You were referring to the statements that were reported in the press that you gave to the Dedham Police Department, correct?
I don't understand your question.
Did you or did you not write those words?
I don't understand your question. Without further explaining.
You can't testify under oath to this jury what you meant by the words you wrote to Steph's girlfriend on January 1st, 2026?
I'm sorry, I don't understand your question without further explaining.
You also asked Steph's girlfriend.
Yeah, hopefully he can countersue or some shit. Like, can they put her in contempt? I need a lawyer to come on here and tell me what's going on. Because this is diabolical. It's just a waste, such a waste of money.
3 weeks ago, your lawyer.
She's supposed to be 28 years old. How old she look to y'all?
3 weeks ago, your lawyer demanded $5.5 million from Mr. Diggs, didn't he?
Mr. Diggs offered me $100,000
Ma'am,
to recant my statement.
that is a yes.
That is the
Your Honor,
only...
Yeah, this is terrible. This is terrible.
And it turned out, Miss Adams, you had gotten paid.
Yeah, her business is done. Her business is done, bitch. You ain't about to work. You ain't cooking shit no more. Get your ass up out of here. I mean, these women are they wrong, man. They dirty. The ladies are dirty. So fellas, you have to really, really be careful. You have to watch it. You really do. But we're going to move right along, man. It looks like a lot of these concerts are no longer selling, guys. Live Nation is having a hard time filling seats. As you can see, this is the Logic and G-Eazy concert. And what's happening to our economy is contracting. The economy has been in shambles, but it's really starting to show. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, being in the entertainment business, being a live performer, it's the Hunger Games out here. Everybody's on the road because that's the only thing you can pretty much sell as an artist now. I mean, you know, maybe you could do some books, some merchandise, but everybody's on the road, from comedians, singers, harmonica players, tap dancers, actors are getting into the comedy space. And shout out to all of the 90s actors and actresses who've started, everybody from those 90s sitcoms who have started to do stand-up comedy. Shout out to you, and God bless you on this journey, and welcome to the abyss that you've just entered. Yeah, because nobody's selling tickets anymore. And as you can see, this Logic G-Eazy concert is September 30th. Nothing. And I think, too, everybody going to the Chris Brown, you know, it's a lot of choices with these concerts. So Chris Brown and Usher is taking top tier. People have emptied their bank accounts and gone into debt to go to these concerts. So the Chris Brown and Usher concert will take all. I feel sorry for who's ever touring during those times. Y'all going to, everybody got to hustle and get their money this summer before that shit begins, or you're cooked. You know, and don't let Kanye come back into the game. Oh, my God. Then we really got problems. Then you got problems for real. They canceling a lot of these tours like left and right. They cancel them. They getting people up out of there. So it's what it is. Look, I need y'all to tell me this. Now I saw this picture of Beyonce floating online. Is this been altered with AI, or is this picture been altered with AI, or is this actually Beyonce? And listen, she doesn't look bad, but I think people get it twisted. People act like we don't age. We're going to age. You know, time waits for no man. Yeah, this is a mother of three. And how old is Beyonce? How old Beyonce now? 43? 44 something? Yeah, Beyonce up there. So people were trying to shame her, but I don't, she's still a good looking woman. I don't see, she's starting to look more like her mom. But that's just life. This is the natural progression of life. We all gonna get old. We are all gonna get old. So stop, please stop shaming. Shout out to Play for Life. Hope to see you there, man, coming out to the show in Arlington. But we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have us a good ass time in Arlington. It's gonna be so great. It's going to be great. I think these are the real pictures because this is coming from Getty Images. And I mean, she doesn't. Can I blow that up? No. She doesn't look bad, you know? And speaking of that, I've been seeing a lot of stuff from this Met Gala. The Met Gala always looks creepy to me. It reminds me of Hunger Games. The Met Gala is where all the rich billionaires and all these people just come together and they get together and wear weird outfits and walk around and call that shit art. It's a very weird kind of thing. It's just for them to separate themselves and show us who the in crowd is. And it's their last attempt because fame is not faming like it used to. Fame looks kind of different now. And so here's The Rock in his outfit for Met Gala. He decides to wear a skirt. Let's see what he has to say about this.
I feel great. Well, what I shared with Tom Brown's team is that, that first they sent the illustrations over, and hey, is DJ going to be cool with this pleated skirt? And I was like, well, look, in our culture, Polynesian culture, we rock lava lavas, we rock skirts. The most masculine men, but not that I'm one of them, but the most masculine men wear lava lavas and skirts. I feel great. Well, what I shared with Tom Brown's team.
Okay, he says the most masculine men wear skirts. Okay, Rock. They start doing this shit when, they're not working as much. You know what I mean? When it kind of dies down. I watch a lot of guys in Hollywood. They start to say weird shit. Not to say that in Hawaii they wear the lava skirts. And yes, he's Polynesian now. He's no longer black. You know how they do this shit all the time. Most of these people, they're black, while it benefits them. But, as shit cools off, you have to switch back to Polynesian sauce. And that's pretty much what he's doing. The movies aren't hitting. I'm not expecting this new Jumanji to do much. I don't even think people are going to show up in the theaters to see it. But this is typical Hollywood behavior. Guys, they have to figure it out. We watch Wayne Brady become pansexual all of a sudden, meaning he fucks everything. He fucks the trees, women, men. He fucks it all, until he was confronted by Jason Lee when Jason Lee asked him, have you had your gay experience? And he had a shocked look on his face. And he said, hey, you gotta have a gay experience. Since you say you pan, then he froze up. Because now a new thing in Hollywood is to be fake gay, fake cross-dresser, whatever the fuck. It's weird. It's weird. He never said, Dre say he never said, he always said he was Samoan. Well, today he Polynesian sauce. Matter of fact, I'm going to Chick-fil-A today to get me some fucking Polynesian sauce. So this is where he's at. It's so weird. And I want to look at some of these outfits. Let's look at some of these outfits from Met Gala. Let's go to Met Gala and look at some of this stuff. These fucking people are weird, man. Now, right here, this was interesting to me. Now, this is the first black transgender. Hold on, let me see, because there's a lot of names for her. This is Aaron Rose Phillip, the first black transgender woman with quadriplegic cerebral palsy. So she's a trans woman with quadriplegic cerebral palsy, trans, quadriplegic, as well as cerebral palsy, which is something affecting the brain. And, here's my thing, right? Before we get to, was she in an accident? Like, before we even get to trans, you got cerebral palsy and a quadriplegic. Was this decision made? Did she discover that she was in the wrong body after the cerebral palsy? It's just very, very confusing. And then they say the first black transgender quadriplegic woman with cerebral palsy. I mean, it seemed like she would be the first person with this. So there are other races. So there must be a white transgender quadriplegic woman with cerebral palsy. Like, how many things do you add, right? I mean, because she has to be outdone, right? We have to get the first black transgender woman with quadriplegic cerebral palsy in one leg. And that person would have to be outdone. The first black transgender woman with quadriplegic cerebral palsy, one leg, one arm, no teeth. You have to keep outdoing it. Now, I'm going to say this in regards to Aaron Rose Phillip, as the first black transgender woman with quadriplegic cerebral palsy. If she decided to be a comedian, it will be impossible for her to defend anybody. Let me explain what I mean by that. Typically, it's funny. It's funny when the oppressed talk about the oppressor. Now, that's coming from race. White people have dominated. So when black people talk about white people, it's funny when a little person, right, talks about regular sized people. It's not necessarily, well, it is funny when we talk about little people, but the worse off you are in physical conditions, stature, finances, you can always talk about those doing better. So basically where she's at, that she can't go wrong. This is, the way this is looking, this is impossible to cancel this lady. Okay. And this was at Met Gala. And she decided to dress up because just because you're a quadriplegic transgender woman with cerebral palsy does not mean you can't put on a great gown and go to the Met Gala. It does not mean that. So, shout out to her. Shout out to her. And the jokes, these people are so mean. And here's the jokes. Stephen Hawk Queen. I don't know who did that, but you call me because this shit ain't right. You call me. That is wrong. You wrong for that shit. Whoever did that, they're wrong. But that's where we are. This is where we are. And I mean, I mean, I heard of DEI, but this shit is, she is in all kind of protected classes. I wonder at what moment, when do you decide with cerebral palsy? Can we look up, let's look up cerebral palsy. This is Gemini. Let me go to Gemini so it can explain this to me. Okay, cerebral palsy groups that affects a person's ability to move and maintain balance and posture. It's the most common motor disability in childhood. The term cerebral refers to the brain. The palsy, muscle weakness, a problem with using the muscles. Damage to the developing brain that affects a person's ability to control their muscles occurs before birth, but it can also happen during birth. That's interesting. This person is in a lot of states to be trans. You know, or maybe I'm ignorant to it. I don't know. It's just me. I'm ignorant to this shit. But let's get back to Met Gala because I want to see some of these outfits. Let's see what we got. All right, here we go. This lady put the dollar over her eye at Met Gala to call out the 1%. That bitch got $1 million necklace on her neck. Wow. I don't know what. And y'all know who hosted this? I believe Jeff Bezos hosted this. This is insane. I mean, this shit is weird, bro. Like, here we go. Let's look at some of these outfits. I don't know. Okay, so she's dressed to me. She looks like Grover, right? The green shit, like the one of them Muppets. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if she's a falcon and she wants to fly away. I don't know what's going on here.
Big smile, look up this way.
Yeah, that face in it.
Anna,
right up front.
And this is Anna Wintour. Okay. And I guess they might come up with these outfits when they eat the babies. This is the stuff they're thinking about.
Thank you, Anna.
That wasn't bad. Nicole Kidman looks nice. That's nice. Venus looks very dapper. Yeah, that looks scary. Now that shit looks scary, man. That looks like a horror movie. You know, in the horror movies and shit, you just wake up and see that motherfucker standing over your ass before they eat you and suck you dry blood. Now look at this shit. Look at that. Like, what's the purpose of this? I wonder what made it, like, why you want somebody on your back? What is that? Okay, well, that's old school gay. You know, he the gay macho man, giving YMCA vibes. That's a hell of a gay. That's a very gay outfit. I mean, I'm not knocking nobody gay, but come on. That's gay too. I don't know. This nigga got a comforter. He got on a duvet. He has on a duvet comforter with a tuxedo on. This nigga look like Duval. Is that little Duval with a wig on?
Anderson, right here.
Shit, what's happening? Shit, y'all know what it is. Yeah. What the fuck? Man, somebody tell Janelle Monáe to call me. What the hell is this? Oh, I'm trying to peep what this is. So, Janelle Monáe is like grass, but in the grass, she's intertwined with like USB cords and cables and shit. And then for her titties, I guess those are like lights. I don't know what. You gotta really, to really outdo people at Met Gala, you have to like probably take some ayahuasca or take some type of dope to really get you right and get out of your mind so you can create. Janelle say, I'm gonna be a tree on these bitches. Okay, just giving mad princess vibes there. This bitch came as the Statue of Liberty. Like, who's gonna wear this shit out? What is it? Is Met Gala a Halloween party or something? I guess it's Halloween. That looks good. That's I like that. Kylie look good. Okay, so she's like, okay, it's naked, but then she got the hands over. Okay, I see what you're doing there. I wonder what they be thinking, like what goes on before they walk out with this shit. Like they pop out. And this is where you get so much money and just everybody's kissing your ass. Everybody's on payroll. People are like, yeah, that's it right there. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. You know, they probably got all them gay dudes that's on payroll. That is gorgeous. Yes. Yes, you're killing with that. Oh my God.
Left shoulder.
This bitch came out with bubbles.
Left shoulder.
I mean left shoulder. No, wait.
Oh, that's pretty cool. She just rolls a film. This is the Met Gala, Nanya. This is the Met Gala. I like that. Says I like that.
To your right, up top.
That's hot too. I like that too. Oh shit.
Stay on the right.
What the fuck?
Right here on your right.
Okay. This nigga Bad Bunny. Is this nigga Will Ferrell? What the fuck? Bad Bunny came with makeup on as an old person, but he looks like he turned into Will Ferrell. Oh, Madonna. Madonna. I know she got Madonna injects herself with IVs of baby blood. She refuses to get old. She not going no fucking where. Okay. I like that. Sierra and Russell look nice. Okay, Beyonce, I see you. Beyonce got on a skeleton. She got a diamond skeleton on with a fucking, with some type of skin.
To your right.
It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. What'd you say, Dre? Taraji P. Taraji. You say Taraji. Hold on. You say Taraji has spoken out against the Met Gala? Oh, shit. Taraji not going to work. She ain't going to get no work. Let's see what Taraji had to say. Yeah, let's see.
And Lala, our girl Lala. So, of course, we talked about Beyonce making her big return to the carpet after a decade. And Lala, our girl Lala, she was hosting for Vogue. So at the top of the stairs, once you got to the top, before you went in the Met Gala, you would speak to Lala. So Beyonce was there. She was on the carpet. We got to see Blue Ivy and Jay-Z as well. And Beyonce shared some words about her attendance. Let's take a listen.
Now, B, it's been 10 years.
10 years.
How does it feel being back?
It feels surreal because my daughter's here.
And Blue looks so beautiful.
She looks so beautiful. This is incredible to be able to share it with her. And I think she looks so incredible.
She looks so beautiful. I'm like, we could learn some red carpet tips from Blue.
Absolutely.
The way she's posing, I'm like,
she was ready.
SZA, Bad Bunny, Cardi B.
What was Bad Bunny?
So Bad Bunny, he was representing an aged body. He's like 52 years old. So there's like a lot of prosthetics and stuff like that as well too. Taraji P. Henson was not there. And she actually was very vocal about the celebrities who chose to show up at the carpet and asked, what the F are we doing? Because people should not be there because Jeff Bezos, it was one of the lead sponsors for the gala. And it was also reported that Zendaya, wasn't coming. She did not show up, even though her stylist and the duo was known to show up together, came. And people believe too that potentially she may have not shown up because of the whole Jeff Bezos tie-in.
That's interesting. But that should kind of be consistent all across the board, right? Like, do you stop using Amazon to get your packages? Do you, if you're an actor and actress, do you not
go to Amazon Prime?
No, yeah.
I mean, look, Taraji spoke out against Jeff Bezos. Amazon is Amazon, and what people got to understand too about the human condition. Yes, you feel bad that the workers might not be making as much, but let's just be honest. You really enjoy the convenience of hitting that button and that shit showing up to your door for minimal pricing. You enjoy that. You're not gonna stop getting shit from Amazon. You're just not. What the man created is just what it is.
And Amazon Prime, but do you not do movies and stuff for Amazon Studios? Like, I'm just saying, like, it should be consistent all across the board.
But some people pick their battles. They decide, I want to do this, but I don't want to do that. Right?
Y'all ain't about to see Taraji in nothing for a long time. And one thing, I just heard this other day, I think Ari Spears said, in the business of Hollywood, you could be one or two things. You can either be right or you could be rich. She not about to work for a minute, bro.
Right, because this will affect my money more, but this one, if I don't go to the gala,
then it's kind of you
defeats the purpose. I get you saying.
Yeah, you make one null and void then.
I get what you're saying.
I also think too, because those protests against the gala were like bubbling until the night, and I was wondering, specifically with Taraji, why wait until the gala like that night to do it? Because those protesters have been putting things out and doing things for the last like
maybe
2
Taraji's
months.
been saying it beforehand, and we just haven't heard.
Well, no, it's a huge night to do it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a huge night.
But that's what I'm saying. I think, and I was trying to respond to you, Charlotte. I was thinking maybe it's you pick and choose your battles where you choose the bigger platform. So if I say, I'm not doing a movie on Amazon.
Yeah, Taraji about to fuck around and Monique herself, man. Damn. This is what's going to happen. Y'all, I see the writing on the wall already.
Unless I talk about it, and even if I do, maybe
that
that's
would
a
be a
fashion.
huge deal. If you
would.
get offered, if you're an actor and actress and somebody offers, especially somebody like Taraji, and they get offered to do a movie with Amazon Studios and she says, no, I'm not doing it because of Jeff Bezos, that would be huge.
And we don't know what she maybe has recently turned down behind the scenes or what her plans are moving forward. This was my first time even hearing her be vocal.
That type of money, but I really do wish we could do that for Black history museums and organizations. Okay, if these designers have the money for this, well, all the celebrities, especially Black.
What is the purpose of raising all this money for this museum? Like, what's the purpose of that?
Ones you need to be.
I would love to know. Can y'all tell me the purpose of raising all this money for this museum? This museum should be rich as hell. This should be rich as hell. Oh, well, prayers up for Taraji. Hold on, guys. Hello? Oh, okay, babe. I'm doing this podcast. I'm gonna call you. Give me like 10 minutes. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Damn. Look at that shit. Here go Cardi B. Y'all tell me what Cardi B looks like. Can somebody break this outfit down? Is this a snake or some shit? What is she, a snake? What the fuck is that?
Oh, no.
She's like a big noodle or something. What is that?
Yeah.
The memo was like, I want.
That is crazy.
They was trying to get Blue to take her shades off so bad. Julius tried to tell her first, right? He's like, take your glasses off. She ignored him. He's like, all right, cool, whatever, right? So then the Yvette come over. I think that's her name, Yvette. She come over. She's like, hey, take your glasses off. Hey, take your shades off. Blue ignored her. She's like, hey, Beyonce, tell her to take her shades off. Jay-Z come over, right? The assistant, take your glasses off. She ignoring them. She don't care. She want them glasses on. Period. Look, look, she's still trying to tell us. So Jay-Z gonna come over, hey, take your shades off. She was like, I do it when I go up there. They was trying to get Blue to take.
Blue wasn't taking them glasses off. Blue say kiss her ass. Blue standing up for herself. Stand up, Blue. I don't know what Rihanna. Let's see what Rihanna got on.
We're going to Beyonce and Jay-Z's after
What's your favorite thing
Yeah,
about
I'm kidding.
ASAP stuff? Is there a detail? What's your favorite?
We're going to Beyonce and Jay-Z's after
What's your favorite?
Oh, I hope. Well, I guess it should be a nice party. I hope it don't no bullshit happen, and then they use this in the future. They use that in the future to come harm her if something crazy go on at that after party. Look at this. They talking about some shit. Y'all see this? The Rock had on a $3.3 million Jacobs watch, bro. The Rock got $3 million on his wrist. Shit is crazy. Meanwhile, people can't afford to get food. Oh, it's so crazy. It's so nasty. I ain't gonna lie, ASAP, he be fresh. ASAP be fresh, man.
Sexy time. Riri. Don't get too excited now. You giving us a show, honey.
That's pretty dope. Shout out to ASAP and Rihanna. I'm about to get my ass out of here. It's a slow news day. I ain't got nothing passionate I want to talk. What y'all want to talk about? Let me know. Tell me what y'all want to talk about. In the words of the grace, that's just blasphemous to have $3 million on your wrist. $3 million on your wrist, bro. And this watches that cost more than that. This some cats got a $15 million leather band watch on, bro.
Everybody's been waiting for. This is what's been talked about the whole night. B is here. Beyonce is officially here at the Met Gala. Now, B, it's been 10 years.
10 years.
How does it feel being back?
It feels surreal because my daughter's here.
And Blue looks so beautiful.
She looks so beautiful. This is it's incredible to be able to share it with her, and I think she looks so incredible.
She looks so beautiful. I'm like, we could learn some red carpet tips from Blue.
Absolutely.
The way she's posing, I'm like,
she was ready.
She was ready.
She is ready.
Absolutely. So, B, what are you looking forward to most from tonight?
I think it's really just experiencing this through the eyes of Blue and being able to relax. And I think for me, I'm wearing Olivier Rousteing, who is
so good.
Someone that's been so loyal to me, and I've done so many incredible, iconic looks with him. So it's really about representing him.
And celebrating bodies, just celebrating all bodies, all the different bodies.
Different, juicy,
Yeah,
curvy,
I love it.
thin, tall.
Shout out to Lala. I get up to Lala. Lala gonna get her a check, man. Lala stay working. Lala seems very likable. People fuck with Lala. Shout out to her, man. You say what? Somebody would say, yes, man, that's great. I'm glad you brought that up. That is true. DeKalb County in Georgia just went up to $19 an hour for minimum wage. Yes, they did. Hold on, let me see. $19 an hour. I just want to see what they saying about it. I'm trying. I can't even find it. Hold on. Oh, maybe it's just for the government workers. That's not all of DeKalb County. That's just for government. That's just for government workers. I don't think that's No, I'm not froze, Jordan Jackson. Fuck off. Okay? You fuck off. Leave us alone. When you're streaming, you pause to take time to dig.
Well, now at 11, minimum wage increasing for those who work for DeKalb County. Atlanta News First anchor Victor Williams is live in DeKalb tonight with the details. And Victor, this is welcome news for the people living in that county.
Yeah, that's right, Tracy. I mean, a little bit goes a long way, and some are really going to take anything they can get at this point.
It's rough. I think grocery prices are particularly problematic right now.
Everything, groceries, gas, you name it. Hopefully things will get better.
With the price of almost everything going up, DeKalb County employees can look forward to a little more money every single paycheck. Effective immediately, minimum wage for county employees is increasing from $17.68 to $19 an hour.
Now, that's a good idea. Anything is better, than nothing. I think that would be helpful.
No, this is only for DeKalb County employees, y'all. This is not this is not for everybody in regards to who just work at minimum wage in DeKalb. Minimum wage is going to stay the same in DeKalb. However, if you are a county employee, you are already making $17.25 an hour. So to me, this is just more of an annual raise, which is a very small percentage. You hit me up on Facebook Messenger. All right, cool. I'm gonna respond to you. I got you. I got you. I got you, Spades. I got you. You come to that show. Pull up. Yeah, that's just for that. I mean, if they try to increase the thing about minimum wage is a very, very touchy subject because on one hand, you know, I know people that I believe everybody deserves to live well, to do good, but on the backs of who? So if you put yourself in a position, like just say you own a small restaurant or you own some small store. Most of these stores and businesses operate off very, very thin margins. Let's keep it real. You know, I know, you know, they always talk about small business in America. Small businesses in America consist mostly of 5 or less employees. So the business owner is the employee. And as the employee of a business, you don't even get paid for real. Like you hustling, you got to put money back in the business. You got to eat what you kill. Ain't shit showing up every 2 weeks. In the case of a $19 minimum wage overall, like specifically in DeKalb County, that would hurt business. Now you say, well, you sound crazy because you don't want people to live. No. Those are not any of my ideologies. The thing about a $19 minimum wage is you'll have less jobs. Because if I own a burger shop and I'm paying all my employees a $19 minimum wage, then the cost of my burger is going to increase significantly. And you as a consumer are not going to want to just come pay me for this burger because I didn't hire these people $19. You're going to go down the street to McDonald's or whoever. So that's just what it is, man. Small businesses will die if you increase minimum wage. You know, there was a time, even before minimum wage, where there was no minimum wage. And I'm not saying this is necessarily right, but people would do apprenticeships with people and work for free. And they would work with people for free because they would learn how to open the business on their own, right? So, like, if I own a cleaners or something or whatever, a guy would be like, hey, man, let me just work for you for a year. You don't have to pay me, because he's learning, and the knowledge that he'll gain is worth more than any amount of money or hourly wage that I could pay him. Now, people took advantage of this, slavery, all that shit, so they came out with the minimum wage. But as far as businesses are concerned, small businesses, it'll hurt them. I'm just sorry. And that's why you see so many people moving out of California, Illinois, New York, because of these policies, because they can't even get a fucking job. You know? So they have to leave, come south, better cost of living, even though the cost of living in Georgia is coming up. But that's just what it is. That's where we at now. So that is where we are at, guys. And I'm about to cut out of here. Love you all. And yeah, Spades, I'm gonna hit you back on when I get off here and go on my Facebook Messenger. So, oh, Spades, what's your name on Facebook Messenger? Tell me what your name is so I can find you. But yeah, that's where we at, guys. What's your name on there? So I got a lot of them. Okay, cool. All right. I'll look you up, get you squared away. And hey, I'm out of here, guys. See y'all tomorrow. I'm out.